Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the VRML. Welcome back to the Echo Arena channel for the VRML. I am Wazdaaa, and I am joined here today by Dano McFabulous. He's on the cams and on production, and he was with me last game. We saw some nice matches happening before, but we are here for a Silver Division match. K-9 unit versus Infinity. Dano, how's it going?
Blue team ready.
Yeah, you know, it's always a bit of a random guess when it comes to the Silver Division. In Gold, it's pretty tight, but when it comes to the Silver Division, you get to see a lot of different playstyles coming through. And you know, there's a wide range of success rates with all these different kinds, but you do see a lot of teams being a lot more pass orientated, and you do see a lot more teams just being burst fire orientated, where they just go in for those fast plays and pretty much just catch other teams off guard as much as possible. So there's a lot of play styles to be had, and well, I guess we'll have to see which each team will be picking. And Silver Division, you know, it's a good place to see those variants tested out.
Orange team ready. Round starting in.
Yeah, and well, there's a lot of speculation going on right now, but as most of you probably can hear, the countdown is happening. We'll be heading into round number 1 of Infinity versus K-9, our second match of the night. Here we go. The joust is good, and it looks like it will go in the favor of K-9.
Way downfield. Disc into the hands of Orange. Orange throws it way downfield. Intercepted.
Second. All right, sorry folks, no one could hear me there. I apologize. That is my one for this cast. That's it. The rest of this is going to be perfect, I swear. Now we have Old Dog with the disc. Ooh, a beautiful interception steal by Block Slang and Bricky going for that backboard shot, just missing as it bounces around the environment. Great start to this round thus far, and now it's going to be in the hands of Old Dog for K-9 unit, going to that clear downfield, but nobody can. They're ready to intercept that. Beautiful job.
I think that's another anime. We've been seeing a lot of anime sort of things coming out in these games. We've seen a lot of oohs and oh-ohs.
Oh.
And speaking of oh-oh, look at that shot, bro. Bricky, he makes it a three-pointer from down below, and Infinity will take the first 3 points of this game. Nice passing play and some good interceptions coming out from that midfield. Didn't allow K-9 to get any advancements towards the Infinity goal, and they're going to be taking the advantage pretty early on. Now Lokai has the disc in hand, sends it left, avoids 2 players, and the pass up towards Mythio. Another player upfield will miss the pass, and that is going to allow it to be taken up by Infinity. Some pretty slower plays being taken out earlier on, but oh, Bricky, he'll miss that grab, and actually Pickles will be able to grab it, a bounce off the backboard. The defenders are ready for it, but it will bounce back. Old Dog sort of takes a trip around the net, but eventually finds a shot he wants to take. K-9, they get the points, but they're not tied up just yet.
Oh, great start. Yeah, well, only 1 point difference. 8 minutes remaining in this round. Only 2 minutes have gone by so far, and we've already seen some great action. You know, some of my favorite matches have been these silver level matches. I swear, like, it's just something in the water.
It makes my brain work for sure. Pickles. No, in all honesty, both these teams playing much better than I ever could hope. The passing plays have been good so far, and both teams able to make it work. But Old Dog, he is there with the interception. He'll send on right. We'll get stuck in that pocket, and that will allow Billion Bros maintaining this half pressure for his team. Infinity gets a pass bottom, but another missed pass will make this a bit awkward. Pickles is able to cover it, and he'll send it downfield yet again. Good interception, though, from Nobody yet again.
Nobody doing a great job at that back line, and I love that his name is Nobody, by the way. I guess I can see some great some memes and stuff coming from that, but nonetheless, throwing back here where nobody's gonna grab the disc and throw it back down to K-9 unit's bubble. I'm getting all frantic now, laughing at nobody. All right.
Well, while you're having your hysteria when you're watching this game, Pickles, another pass downfield. He'll actually bounce it, and maybe actually intentional to get it past that midfield player, but although they get it past that player, they aren't able to get it into the net. He'll get knocked out before he can send it in towards the bubble, and Pickles, another stun out. Some good pressure here from Infinity on this defense, not allowing players to set up for too long before they're met with some good aggression. A stun from Billion Bros gets him the disc, and he'll send it downfield yet again. Infinity, some really good aggression, allows them to maintain that lead for a bit longer.
Yeah, K-9 now with the disc here. We see some great possession from both sides. You know, both teams doing a great job at, you know, keeping control of the disc. You know, as I say that there, of course, possession changes there, but nonetheless, both teams, it's a very back and forth, which is a true testament to the equal skill levels of both these teams, which, as I've said before, as you get further into the season, as many people have said before, you start seeing those closer and closer games as the MMR calculation really starts to put you up against those teams of equal skill level.
Yeah, it's a I really like the way it's set up, making sure that you get the closest matches possible, and it has been entertaining to see. Old Dog will be able to get that rebound off the wall before it's stolen by Bricky. He has a moment of peace before he is taken on by Old Dog, and he'll be able to take that disc from him. And nobody still there. Half-field. You got to make sure before you try and clear that disc and nobody is accounted for and you know where he is, or else it will be getting intercepted. Pickles will try it again. Where is nobody? He's there yet again! Nobody, come on. You got to find something else to do besides intercept discs.
They got to stop passing it to nobody. Like, come on.
Yeah. Somebody.
Pass it to somebody. Exactly. Well, Old Dog going there. Oh, but nobody was there ready for it, but it bounced off the environment there. You know, Pickles getting another shot here at clearing it down. A little more successful here, getting it down closer to Infinity's bubble. Going for that back pass to buy them some time. Looks like that back pass there was not to anyone there, but Old Dog was able to recollect it for his team, going for that pass, but just missing, now leaving it open for anyone to grab and block. Slanging Bricky it is, clearing that disc downfield. Oh, maybe not, as I eat my words, but it was a great pass apparently to Billion Bros. Billion Bros now, he does have the jukes, and now getting stunned out as Old Dog clears it back down to the other side of the arena.
Yeah, some good solo plays by Bricky, but will not end up in a goal. The match is still close by 1 point, and an attempted shot there. It will not find its mark. He gets a second one in Lokai. He will not miss yet again. K-9, they'd make a second two-pointer, and now that puts them ahead by 1 point. You know, when you start mixing up three-pointers and two-pointers, these games get closer and closer, and when you're leading by just 1 point, you can't afford to slow it down. So, unless Infinity gets another point or K-9 gets another point, this should be a pretty hot next few minutes of this game. Both teams looking to score right now.
Yeah, neither team can afford to kind of take their gas off the pedal, or the foot off the pedal. Wow, can't even get my sayings out. Can't take the foot off the pedal at this point. Both teams need to keep going at full force. You know, it's a 1 point game. This could go either direction. A couple seconds is all it takes to change the outcome of this match. And right now we're seeing a flurry of stuns and steals, and it looks like it will be picked up and passed to Billion Bros for Infinity. Infinity trying to get that lead back. 1 goal, whether it's 2 or 3, will take the lead, takes the shot, bounces off the ring, and Lokai is there to grab it and fling it out in a matter of half a second.
Moves to orange team.
Yeah, that defensive player net ring really putting in a lot of work there, stopping that goal from happening. Billion Bros now has the disc. He has to pass towards his left, pass it back a little bit and stabilize, but they'll decide to send it forward. The pass will not be as accurate as they want, so they're going to have to spend a little time recovering. And oh, Bricky! That's a 3-pointer rebound shot. The person in net just not ready for that at all, and I wasn't ready for it in all honesty. And Infinity, they're able to regain their lead, in K-9, they have to get a 2-pointer right now, or else they will be losing round number 1.
Yeah, 2-point. I mean, heck, they could even get a 3 and take that lead back. I mean, it's a 1-goal differential game. I love these games. You know, similar to our last one, we were, you know, within 1 goal. A lot of the time, it just makes for so much more exhilaration and much more excitement for the players, the casters, and our lovely viewers here. Pickles going for a shot, but bouncing off the backboard into the hands of Block, Slang, and Bricky, twirling around and throwing it out of the bubble, but it will be collected by Lokai for K-9 unit, going for another attempt to get that game tied back up, but missing the pass under the pressure. The disc is just flying every which way as teams scramble. Now Bricky getting a chance for a solid clear, but just bouncing off the tunnel.
A lot of awkward bounces in that minute of the game, but we will find the disc back on the side of K-9. Both the defenders men are struggling to get that disc, and that is going to give an opportunity up to Infinity, and Billion Bros, he won't miss it. Up by 4 points, Infinity lengthens their lead because K-9 just wasn't there for the recovery.
Infinity feeling good. Infinity feeling strong now. They got that 4-point lead, getting some momentum now. Let's see, are they going to build up momentum and keep gaining that lead, or is K-9 unit going to really stomp down and, you know, give them a good bite, so to speak, and, you know, oh, looks like it might be Infinity. It's going to be Deem with a 3-point shot. 11-4 for Infinity.
I was told never do live math, but I know for sure Infinity is up by a lot of points right now. And with a minute left to go, Infinity, they might have secured this first round, but this is a best of 3. If we were just if the game was decided by who would win the first round, this league would be a lot less interesting. So K-9, they have an opportunity to bounce back, but when it comes down to it, I think if K-9 steps up their passing accuracy, they have a lot of opportunities on net. They have some pretty decent shots to make, but there's a lot of passes to make in order for those shots to be secured, and they're just a few missed passes here and there, a few, you know, it allows Infinity to recover, and, well, they find themselves down. Another opportunity knocked down by K-9, and that will be round number 1 going the way of Infinity, 11-4.
You know, great first round. We saw Infinity pull ahead, you know, in the latter part there, but as we've seen it before, you know, there's round 2 is always a surprise. You know, the break between round 1 and round 2 is always a crucial time. You know, if teams utilize that time correctly, then they can, you know, re-strategize, talk about what the enemy team is doing, and come back with something better and stronger.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. K-9, yeah, they were keeping it super competitive. We had a game that was within 1 point after both teams were able to score. So, you know, K-9, they're not out of it just yet. Infinity, obviously, as you mentioned, able to pull ahead due to some good passing and definitely some good executions on their part. Some pretty good rebound goals. Bricky pulling ahead in his team. He has 6 points on the board. Out of 11, that's more than half, so he's definitely doing really well. And on top of that, Demon Billion Bros, they're there with the help. Billion Bros has 2 assists, and nobody definitely in that first half was a super big part of Infinity's ability to just keep putting shots on the net. He was at half field, probably didn't get past him at least half of the time.
You know, sorry for my distraction there. Just noticing, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The stats on the stat board are something completely different. So we will remember to hide that next time. But round 2 is starting here. I will bring us into the arena, ready for the joust. And now the tunnels are open, teams are out, and it will be a K-9 unit with the initial contact on the disc.
Yeah, it's a good start for them. There are 10 more minutes left to go, so that joust can only tell us so much. 2 players inside of the bubble. A pass could have been there, but the stun from the defensive players on Infinity will stop that from happening. Pickles, he'll gain that control for a second, but just decide to send it in towards the bubble. That will allow Billion Bros to try and clear it, but getting stuck in that pocket yet again is the disc and Old Dog. A 3rd attempt for K-9 in this rally. Now it's in the hands of Lokai. A pass goes low. It's in the hands of Pickles. He's been able to make some good shots, but can he make it happen again? No. Slap away. Infinity struggling to get out of their half. Maybe this shot right here could be the one to send it downfield. Nope, I was wrong.
Oh, as we block Slang and Bricky with the disc there, clearing it downfield, bouncing off the ceiling. Going to be into the hands of, I'm not sure how to say his name. We're going to say Myth. All right, going downfield now. It's going to be a scramble for the disc. Pickles picking it up and clear it downfield. Possibly a shot attempt. Ooh, but bouncing off of the nest.
Now that's a goalie. What a pick!
All right, yeah, there's a nice shot on net. Will not find its goal yet again. Old Dog, he has to pass towards Shield onto the pillar. No, a ding yet again. Feels like we've seen more dings for K-9 than actual scores so far. Hopefully they can turn that around here. Oh, speaking of turn that around, player on Infinity still trying to get it out of their half. Two players stun each other out there in the pocket, and it will get sent back towards that goalie player. Nobody. Well, he'll send it on downfield yet again towards Bricky. They have another shot downfield.
Ooh, great shot attempt, but a little wide of the goal. Old Dog getting it stolen by Blockslang and stolen again by Lokai. You know, common theme tonight so far. Lots of, you know, fist fight furies for the disc with everyone clumped together. Old Dog there with a beautiful intercept. Trying to move forward. Oh, he moves past the defender. One-on-one now on the goalie as one player is boosting up. He's got 2-on-1 going for the shot, just bouncing off the wrong spot of the backboard. Old Dog trying so hard to get the first points of the round. Old Dog getting another chance, but getting stunned out by defense from Infinity. Clearing it downfield where Lokai is ready to grab that disc, keeping that disc in possession for K-9 unit. K-9 really putting on some strong aggression here, trying to change momentum and get the first points and the lead. Going with a shot, just passing the side of the ring as the disc flies out into the arena. Up for grabs, anyone's disc. Lokai grabbing that disc again for K-9 unit.
It seems like a lot of the members on K-9, they're getting these good opportunities. They're getting some, what looks like you're pretty close to the goal. You have the disc, you might as well take the shot. But in reality, statistic-wise, it's probably not the best decision to make. There's probably better opportunities out there if you just bide your time a little bit. But they're seeing red once they get on net, and they're taking the shots that they're probably generally unadvised. So this will allow Infinity to still maintain 0-0 despite struggling to get it out of their half. And now block Slang and Bricky. He takes that disc upfield. He's in the bubble now. He's just going to go for that straight-on shot. He got a rebound shot earlier, but Lightning will not end up striking twice. The disc goes Infinity Wars.
Ooh. Great clear there. Great opportunity for K-9 unit. K-9 grabbing it, but Deem there to steal the disc from the stacked pair. Block Slang and Bricky continuing the momentum of that disc downfield, but K-9 unit has Lokai and Myth, or as someone in chat said, they just call him Mighty, so maybe I'll call him Mighty for now. They were stacked and ready, getting that disc to Old Dog there. Old Dog up to the ceiling to Pickles, but now Pickles is being attacked. That great defense coming out from Infinity, not letting K-9 get organized here, but as they say that, they get organized. Great pass to the shoulder, and in the goal for the first 2 points of this round.
Yeah, allegedly Mighty is his name. We'll be going with that. K-9, they take the lead, and after a long first 4.5 minutes of this game, K-9 take the advantage. I would like to mention, I think it's very funny that the guy who told us how to say Mighty's name, his name on Twitch is assuming my name. Whether or not he's just the guy that goes around in every Twitch stream waiting for someone to struggle with pronunciation or not, I thought that was very funny.
Oh, that's you know what? I didn't even notice the name. I just quickly saw it, and I just like, oh. But I'm glad you noticed that. That is fantastic. That's great.
All right, so here we go. Old Dog, he'll try to slap that disc away, but it will go in towards the trenches, and that's where most struggles end up happening in the real world and not. Billion Bros, he has a shot on goal, but he will not take it. Infinity not seeing the same kind of red that K-9 has been seeing this game. They have a few shots on goal, but they're not trying to take every shot they can. They're trying to buy their time, but they are still down in points. So they still have a lot of time to go. Old Dog, he has a breakaway. Last breakaway wasn't as fruitful, but this one, it'll find that upper right. Old Dog, get to your launch. Nice shot.
Yeah, beautiful shot indeed. Increasing that lead to 2. You know, he was kind of one-on-one with the goalie. Took his time there, analyzed the goal, found the pocket that he wanted, and just put it in there. And you put them in the lead by another 2 points for a total of 4-point lead. It's only a 2-goal lead. You know, lots of time for Infinity to bring this back. Infinity definitely doesn't want K-9 unit to win this and bring it to a 3rd round, but from what I've been seeing so far, I would be more than okay if K-9 unit takes this to a 3rd round.
Yeah, I mean, generally, the 2nd round, I mean, I'm no statistician. I barely passed math. But it seems like round number 2s usually go the opposite of how the 1st round went. And maybe that's just, you know, K-9, they had a lot of time to think about what they were doing. And obviously, you can gain a lot more from your losses than you can your wins, regardless if you're a good team or not. So, taking a loss in round number 1, you get a lot of information to work with. And it seems like they're able to work with that a little bit. Besides some unadvised shots, they are finding themselves up. And there's only 3 minutes left to go for Infinity to bring this back. So K-9 trying to maintain this lead. They'll send it downfield. Oh, a missed grab from that player in the net. Oh, still a struggle, but mighty. He'll be able to grab it in time, and he'll send it over towards Lokai. He'll be stunned, but Myth will get the self pass, I think. Old dog. Now trying to get that control again, but finally Infinity is able to clear it out of their side. It was looking like a fast Infinity stack could be there in time, but this double stun out on the floor will end up allowing Dillian Bros to recover that disc. They're going to maintain their pressure on this K-9 side. The pass goes left, but the player in mid is stunned out. That's some good aggression on the side of K-9. They're not letting it anywhere near their bubble.
Yeah, Infinity really scrambling here with their offense, trying to get on the board, going for the shot there, but with the goalie and being pressured. Maybe didn't quite have the time to aim that shot properly, but I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot of pass options either, so it was a great option. Deem now passing over to Blocksling, and Bricky getting a couple of their goals now, trying to get the first one for this round, but getting caught there by Lokai. Lokai and Old Dog stacked, ready to chase that disc. Looks like they didn't quite get the stack off on time, but it looks like K-9 still got another stack, going for that 3-point shot, just ever so shy of the goal. Into the hands of Bricky, trying to get it right out of there. They have 2 minutes left to try and get a couple points on the board if they don't want to see a round 3.
Yeah, and as much as they don't want to see it round 3, I do, and I write the script. Old Dog, he knows the script too.
Get to your launch.
And we are now still within 2 scores. I mean, Infinity, if they do get 2 3-pointers here, you might see overtime. But besides that, that is a really, really nice shot for K-9. They probably honestly took a lot of stress off the minds of the players of K-9. They felt that first round, and finally, they might have just secured themselves a ticket to round number 3. Ooh. 3 members in that right tunnel. Obviously gonna, I think 3 beats 1 in most situations. A long shot, but it will get saved by nobody. Yes, we'll go right. Looks like Infinity might just be trying to spend this time down. They might be realizing their chances of recovering this round. It might be a little too
sends it back the other way.
Yep, definitely might be time to, you know, conserve some energy so they're strong for the 3rd round, but you know, they still have time to get some goals and really build a momentum here. You know, right now they've got a 3-on-2 situation approaching the goal, but oh, Old Dog hiding there ready to steal that shot, clearing it all the way downfield where K-9 unit is trying, but ooh, it will be picked up by nobody, and nobody clearing it back downfield again.
Yep, just 40 seconds left. I find it difficult to talk about here. Oh, I mean, probably not a comeback, but like, you know, when the team has definitely won, there's not so much you can talk about. K-9, they're doing very well right now, and hopefully they can maintain this going to round number 3. They've stepped up on pretty much every field they can. They've stepped up their defensive success. They've stepped up their passing, and they're not really struggling to get it out of their half. Every time they get that disc in their own half, usually they're clearing it downfield, but vice versa. Infinity, they've been allowing a lot of time for K-9 shots on goal.
And that will be the round. The round going to K-9 unit. It will be 6-2. Sorry, I should have said that.
Hey, it's all good. We're just waiting here on this 3rd round. Now, 3rd rounds is where it gets a bit trickier. Sure, I could say round number 1, Infinity wins. K-9 most likely to come back, but when it comes into round number 3, it gets a bit more difficult to predict. Infinity, they have their successes of round number 1 to go back to. They can look back on what they did right. Nobody, he was absolutely monstrous in that midfield, and their passing plays on offense. I mean, their passing plays from midfield upwards were very effective. When nobody got that disc in midfield, they usually had a person set up forward to recover that pass. But when it came towards this second round, we really didn't see nobody playing the same way he did. A lot of plays getting stuck on their side of the field for a lot of time.
Yeah, it was definitely different. And like you said, I mean, now we're going into round 3. So round 2 is usually a game changer as well. So, you know, are we going to see K-9 unit maintain, or are they going to kind of be a little overconfident because they did so well in round 2? And maybe, you know, Infinity will take back that power in round 3.
11.
I think the people that know that answer is going to be Twitch chat. I think we're going to time out before the game will start. So we'll be delayed a bit longer than usual. But chat, you guys have been with us for 2 rounds of this game. You've seen Infinity. They brought it to K-9 round number 1, but K-9, they're definitely biting back. I want to know, chat, who do you guys have winning round number 3? It's overtime in the silver division. And, chat, they're usually the smartest players on there.
It's true.
7,
The viewers
6,
know best
5,
all the time.
4,
And we are now entering into round 3 as we await your predictions there. Tunnels are open, teams are out, and it will be Infinity with the initial joust contact. Getting picked up, though, by Pickles, clearing it down to Mighty. And it did become apparent that assuming my name is actually a sub-player on K-9 unit. So I now believe it is a valuable or reputable source of information. So Mighty it is.
Mighty it is. Nobody will have that pass towards Bricky, a send downfield, but nobody is there for the recovery. All Lokai has to do is grab that, but oh, that might actually ended up being a pass towards some player on Infinity, and now he has a shot on goal. 4 players inside of that net, and the rebound will not work this time. Lokai is all the wiser, and that disc gets set downfield yet again.
All the way down the bubble now, opportunity for K-9 unit here, but also an opportunity for Infinity to pick up the disc. Ooh. A little bit of stuttering there. Uh-oh. Looks like we might have an issue there. But nonetheless, Infinity playing on regardless of what is happening. Going for that pass. Old Dog picking up the disc now. Getting stunned out by Deem as Billion Bros goes to clear it up. But Pickles waiting and hiding. Ready for that disc. Passing it down to Old Dog. Maintaining possession here. Going for the shot. Bouncing off the ring. And now Mighty with the disc. Looking for his options. Down to Old Dog. Trying to take advantage of this very still goalie. Oh, it looks like their goalie is back now. They might have 4 players now. Block Sling and Bricky with the disc, looking for that clear opportunity. Going for the tunnel clear, but Lokai in the back, ready and waiting.
Yeah, this just got a bit more unlucky. Nobody seems to be having a bit of difficulty with his hardware, so we're just waiting on K-9 to make their move. A pass goes left. Lokai with the disc gets sent in towards the bubble, but it will be missed. And still, despite it being what looks like, I'm not sure if it's actually a 3v4 for Infinity or not. Nobody seems to be conscious.
It keeps changing.
Yeah, he seems to be phasing in and out of consciousness. So we'll be seeing, hopefully be seeing more of him throughout this round. But in the bubble is the disc, but Mighty is there with the recovery. Now,
you know, we're seeing a very repeat of last round of, you know, we're 2.5 minutes in and no points here. I mean, this could change. Oh, but Pickles stealing that disc there. Continuing this tied 3rd round. Loving this back and forth for round 3. Both teams going to be fighting tooth and nail for this victory.
Now, I don't know how to say this correctly, but when that disc went downfield, it looked like nobody was there to intercept it. And this time, I don't mean that as a good thing, as he wasn't able to get the disc in time.
Disc into the hands of Blue.
Luckily, they're able to get it out of their half. Oh no, that's an opportunity for them. The disc is in hand, but the ding! Oh, the angle just isn't there. It's so hard to get those quick slaps accurate.
In the heat of the moment. Oh, that was a close one there. Disc is up for grabs there. It's gonna be Deem picking up the disc for Infinity. We are now just over, 3 minutes into this round here. Deem looking for that pass, being quickly pressured by Old Dog, going for the pass down, bouncing off the environment, passing multiple players' hands, inevitably into the hands of Mighty. Mighty going for that possible shot there, but bouncing off the barrier into Billion Bro's hands, where he's going to clear it all the way down to K-9 unit side of the arena.
Takes possession.
Yeah, it's K-9 unit side, and Well, it will be their disc. 4 players stacked on that Geo, but they will disperse. Lokai now has a lot of opportunities to pass to, but unfortunately, none of them will be immediate. Neither of them will be able to get the disc in time. Oh, that's a long shot, but it will not make its mark. Now, looking for that recovery. This is the most time they've had on K-9's side, so if they're going to make this play work, it better be now, but the stun on Billion Bros, that's unfortunate. And that attempt will
sends it back the other way.
Ooh, some great stuns, great clear down there, great opportunity here for Infinity. Oh, going for that shot behind the goal, but just passing and bouncing off of the nest there, going into the hands of Old Dog. Old Dog looking for that clear, getting that clear he will, but we have nobody there ready and waiting as per usual, ready for the intercept. Great pass over to Block Sling and Bricky, passing over to Billion Bro. Billion Bro going for the shot, trying for that backboard, but bouncing off the side, setting the disc astray into the hands of Mighty, trying to clear it out, but back to Block Sling and Bricky.
Yeah, some pretty brave attempts being made in the passing play. That's all it needs. That's all you need. Those inside bubble passing plays. Those have the best success rate. These outside shots from shoulder. Sure, you can go for a bounce. Sure, you can try to get the ricochet. But the tried and true in bubble pass is what's going to get you those guaranteed points, and that is exactly what Infinity needed. For the first time in forever, Infinity, they are able to regain a lead, and the ball is now in K-9's court to stabilize and win this.
Oh, Old Dogs coming back with a quick 2 points to tie this game up. They wasted no time there. Just great passes right into the goal. I believe the goalie might have even been stunned there. Great play there by K-9 unit to tie this game up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Infinity joust advantage. Looks like K-9 will be going downfield pretty quick, but will be stopped at about
clears it out of their zone.
Disc goes left in that tunnel, and it will find its way to D. Some pretty good progression being made downfield, but that pass just isn't there. Mighty instead will be able to get that disc, but it goes towards the trench. Billion Bros now is able to continue this pressure downfield. The pass to right could be to Bricky, and it is there, and oh wow! Despite being pressured by 3 different players and a man in goal, the pass lower is able to work. Bricky, he makes the shot yet again. He's been a backbone for his team, and there's 4 minutes he has to stay alive. They have a 2-point lead. What do you think? Do you think this is going to overtime?
Oh, I hope this goes to overtime. This is so exciting to watch. I'm loving every minute, every second of this game. Both teams putting on some great, both offensive and defensive plays. Lots of action. These teams are very evenly matched. Super excited for this last 3.5 minutes as Pickles here. Now pass over to Old Dog. Old Dog going for the shot, getting the shot from up above, tying this game up 4-4, keeping the intensity going.
10, 9, 8,
Yeah, nobody able to shake each other just yet. Infinity, they've had the lead so far, but 2 points just isn't enough for K-9. They want you to score more if you want to win this game.
Yep. They're telling you, nope, you got to score more than 2. We're not going to let you win by 1 goal. In fact, I can tell they're pushing forward now. They're ready to try and take that lead. I mean, just under 3 minutes left at a tie game. Both teams are feeling the pressure. Both teams are starting to feel the fatigue. These last few moments are critical. You cannot let off in the slightest. One small mistake can mean everything.
Interception.
Yeah, mistakes, they're frequent at this play level, but what's important is that the teams are ready to recognize those mistakes from the opponent's team.
What a pick.
He's able to get that disc and send it away, but that's not a clear. Instead of that, Pickles will take that disc and it'll get passed left. It's a good opportunity on goal. And Old Dog has control. Here comes the attempt, but no, the steal from Billion Bros is good. And that's a solid clear downfield.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a struggle for whoever's chain is faster. And it seems like it might end up being Infinity who was able to get that control in the end. It won't exactly be all the way up by net, but it's what you need.
Oh,
Infinity,
yes.
They're going to be biding their time. A pass back towards midfield. Now he has 3 players who are further up than him. A lot of opportunity here, but not a lot of time.
Lots of opportunity. They got their spacing. You know, right there, every player was covered. You know, a back pass was really the only option in that moment there. But we have nobody there. Oh, he was there, but just missed the disc. This could be fatal for Infinity. And K-9 gonna get that 2-point slam dunk by Old Dog.
Say it ain't so, man. There's so many close games that just, you know, little tiny things like that. Some little tiny breakaways that probably shouldn't have happened. You know, getting in the way of a win. But Infinity, they still have a minute to recuperate.
Oh, yeah.
It's, you know, you hate to see a game go like that. So I'm sure Infinity has something up their sleeve to tie it up, but no, Lokai says, no, it's up my sleeves, and I'll score for you.
Oh no! Definitely was not intentional by Lokai. You know, the pressure, the moment where he saved the disc, he knew he had to get rid of it because he had attackers right there and right on him. He threw it and into the goal, tying this game back up. Oh my goodness, that definitely happened to me, but let's see what happens in these last 30 seconds. Are we going to see overtime? Are we going to see a team take it back? Blocksling and Bricky clearing it out. If Infinity can get down to this disc first, they could have an opportunity, but looks like Old Dog is going to get there first for K-9 unit to try and move that disc back in the other direction, but Billion Bros is not having it. Quick pass to Blocksling and Bricky, going for the shot, but Lokai saving that goal. That could be securing the OT, but there is some time here. I could be eating my words. K-9 unit, if they can boost down and get here. Oh, it's going to be a boost. He's going to take the shot, and he's going to make it, and he's going to take the game in the last second, the last fraction of a second, takes round 3. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow.
What? I mean, like, I
didn't think there was time left.
Not in a single part in my mind did I think that game was going to end like that. We had 2 seconds left in the game. K-9, they seem to have self-goaled and, you know, threw themselves into overtime, but no. In the literal last seconds of the game, K-9, they get their breakaway shot, and in a midst of confusion, Infinity, they got complacent, and they let it in. Oh. K-9, a well-deserved victory, and just a bit too close for comfort.
Wow, I honestly, like, I knew he was going for the shot, and I didn't think there was time. I thought they just skated on the other side of the timer, but when it went off and I saw the 8 points, and wow, that was phenomenal. I'm so glad that we chose to cast this game. Like, phenomenal job to both teams. Like, I can't say enough. You both did an amazing job. You both had your passes down, some great aggressive defense, aggressive offense. Both teams adjusted to each other, to their play styles to make this such an exciting and adrenaline-filled game. Infinity cannot be too upset about that loss. That was such a good, a well-matched game.
Definitely not, and I think we can go ahead and name... I like to do this. It's no official thing, but naming the MVPs of this game... I mean, looking at the scoreboard for K-9 unit, who else can you name the MVP besides Old Dog? Scoring a total of 10 points across 3 rounds. Yet again, I still think that is more than half points. So an amazing job done by him. And in my opinion, on Infinity, the MVP by far is nobody. He was there on the defense, and while he didn't make the most offensive plays, he was definitely a very strong backbone for his team today.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you saw him all over the place, playing that defense on the back line. He was great at it, no different than nobody on the other team. Both those players did a great job, defending those back lines. Again, overall from both these teams, just impressive displays. And I very much look forward to, these teams in the future and see what they have to bring. And I hope we see these teams face off one more time in the future before this season is over. All right, and with that, we'll quickly check in the chat here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed that game. You have Oliver there saying, so glad he saw the tweet and tuned in for that one. Well, we are super appreciative that you came in here. We have someone, can you cast the Final Frontier match? Let's see, what time is that match at? Oh,
that's at 10.
It was supposed to be 8 minutes ago. It might already be going. It might be a little late for that one. Unless you are on that team and you haven't started yet, would that possibly be the case?
Yeah, I see Palador is marked down for that game, so I'm not sure if they're waiting on a cat. We'll see.
Oh, so okay. Well, I mean, so someone's on that one already. Well, that's perfect then. So I mean, if Wazdaaa says he's on there, I don't have that page open in front of me. So if there's someone already on it, then I guess, yes, it looks like Palador.
He might not be doing it, though, because I think the main stream is down. So if there's someone in the chat from either team that wants to be casted or wants to let us know they're being casted, or let us know the status of their game, we probably could go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the main stream is going on pretty long.
Yeah.
So
they might still be up there. Are they still playing around?
I have an ad. I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
Good old ads.
Yeah, so it looks like we're currently in round number 3 of that first game. If you guys want to go check out the match that is happening on the main stream right now, I'll leave that link in Twitch chat. There is a pretty good game going on. It's overtime. It's the 3rd map.
Yeah, it's the 3rd round. I mean, so that means it must be a good game, probably just like this one. I wish I knew how to... I don't even know how to raid, because I would say we could just... I can send...
Slash raid?
Oh, is it that easy?
Oh, well, I think... Are you logged into the account?
Well then. I think it's just something about slash raid, and then you type the channel, I think. Oh, yeah, slash raid. It tells me right here how to do it. Okay. Send viewers, and I just have to type in the channel here. All right. Echo Arena _ VRML. Let's see if I did this correctly.
All right. Yeah, so... Before we close
right.
out this stream, we're going to be rating our fellow gamers on VRML 1. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. Big thank you to Dano, McFabulous, for joining me today and doing all the cams and doing all the stuff I'm incapable of. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I want to thank you guys for joining us. VRML, it's a great stream. It's a great community. So having you guys here with us tonight means a lot to me. And I hope you guys enjoy what me and Dano could do. Dano, any closing words?
No, thanks again to the teams and the players for coming out and watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to all of our moderators and our sponsors for VRML that make this possible. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all over on VRML Channel 1.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.